I hate the way my brain works. I'm full of doubt, indifference, indecision, and when I do make decisions, I immediately turn my back on them. I have difficulty seeing things through, seeing things as they are, that I could never possibly reach the height of my standards. I'm constantly at war with myself and my decisions. I find difficulty in quieting my mind when it is needed. I have a constant appetite for stimulation. A few minutes ago, I couldn't bear to make this video because I look at these videos a lot like exercising, working out. I know that it is good for me, but yet I dread to do it. I'm tired of the way I handle stress. I disconnect, distance myself from the problem, and hope it goes away. No. This is Let's Make Mistakes, and today we're doing therapy. I'm going to try to make something, talk about what's on my mind. I hope you can make something along with me, and I hope we all can enjoy ourselves. Like I said, we're doing therapy. Really feel as if I need to talk about some feelings. What better place than where it can live forever. This past week I celebrated my birthday, and something like a birthday or a milestone or something significant like that, I always have a tendency to look inward, remind myself who I am on the inside, what's all going on in my mind. I do believe it is a healthy practice to check in with yourself. When the clock struck 12 and I officially became a year older, I look within myself and I didn't really like what I found. And I've carried that feeling around with me for the week. And it's not as dramatic as I'm making it seem. It's been in the back of my mind. Look at this past year of my life, and I've accomplished many things. I've made at least 25 YouTube videos. I'm in a beautiful relationship. I've grown closer to my family. I do great things at work and in my personal life. I should be proud of all those things I've accomplished within a year, but I'm not. I'm always grateful that I do the things that I do, that I have the opportunity to make my own decisions and live my own life, and I have a very supportive family and ecosystem around me. That's not lost on me. That will never be lost on me, but my personal output could be so much better. It always can be. I shouldn't beat myself up about those sorts of things. But it's always in the back of my mind. You could be doing so much better. You could be doing so much more. I say I want to live a certain life, but I'm not willing to be obsessive about reaching it. I want to be successful at what I do. When you invest your time into something and you think it can be, you believe that it can be great. This is gonna get existential. I'm sorry, but this is just what I've been on. Speaking the mind, as painful as it is for me, this is what's been going through my brain. You only have a certain amount of time here. We all do. It is something that is universal. The sand in your hourglass will fall, and there are no guarantees in life. And when you invest your time into something, anything, you want it to be fruitful. You want it to be worth it. And this, what I'm doing right here, In my mind, this is the best use of my time. Being as creative as I possibly can, speaking my mind, encouraging others to do the same. This is what I do with my free will. I want to create. I want to make beautiful things for this world and the people in it. Coax emotions out of people for the better. And sometimes that doesn't seem worth it. I don't seem good enough to be doing any of this. You don't know how badly I want to rip this out of my sketchbook and ball it up and throw it in the trash. Nothing is ever good enough for me in terms of what I make, what I do. It can always be better, and that thought just gnaws at me. And I know what I sound like. I'm not the first person to have these thoughts and feelings and speak them. This is just what's been on my mind. I hope you're rocking with me. I hope you can find any sense in what I say. That's what these videos are. This is my therapy, and I love to do these. I love what I'm doing, even if it seems like I'm a sad piece of shit, but it's like I can talk to my friends until I'm blue in the face, talk to my family, and get all the insight that they're willing to give. But I find that when I speak to myself and speak out loud, unfiltered from my brain to my mouth, it's different. If anybody's watching this, I'm thankful for you. Going back to time, we all get a certain amount, but in the ways that a lot of people live their lives, responsibility puts life in 2x. It speeds it up a significant amount. Speaking from personal experience as a 20-something in America, there are things that must be done in terms of responsibility. In today's age, you must make money, you must pay bills. If you want a house, if you want a car, if you want to have children and support them properly, you must provide funds, and that requires responsibilities. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Hold on. When you're taking care of something or doing something that consistently keeps your attention, time moves so much quicker. Whether you're raising a family, making money for the family, pursuing your dreams, practicing something so you can be better, and you're constantly occupied by those things. You wake up and you're 20-something. You wake up and you're 45, you're 60. And when you check in with yourself, you want to be proud with what you've done in that time. Like, bro, I was just on the playground picking my boogers and wiping them on people. And it's good to practice being present, being in the moment, carpe diem, seizing the day. It is impossible to live that way 24 hours a day, every day, unless you're mentally insane. For me, at least, it's impossible, because I don't have a grind set mentality, I guess. Where was I going with this? Yeah. Excuse me. I find it important to chase the things that slow down time. The things where you're not worried about how long it takes, just the fact that you're doing it is good for you. I think it's important to chase those things. Like, for instance, drawing, painting, making something. When I'm doing this, time has no value to me. I'm not worried about how long this is gonna take. All I care about right now is what's in front of me and what I'm gonna say next. I am present. I'm here right now. I want to have something to show for the time that I was given. Because I wholeheartedly believe that being alive is a gift. And I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why I was gifted this existence, but I want to make it count. I want it to be worth something to me when I look back on what I've done. And I found that making these videos, making art more consistently, making things that are true to me, speaking my mind, I find that this is valuable to me. This slows down the sands of time for me. Again, I know what I sound like. It feels cringy to say, and I'm sure it's cringy to hear, but dude, this makes me so happy. I hate the thought of turning the camera on and saying things, but when I edit it together and I watch it back, I am so thankful that I did it. When I look back through my sketchbook and I look at the paintings on the wall that I've done, I'm so thankful that I did them. I'm thankful for the time that I took to make it, to do the details, to plan it out. It's so worth it. And each year, now that I'm older and I am my keeper, I blow out my birthday candles and I wish to be good at what I do. I want this to be worth it. I want this to be fruitful. All I can really say is make your days count. Make time for the things that preserve you, that help you grow. And maybe I sound naive and green to say all these things, and I started this video on such a sad boy note, but it's the yin and yang of everything, dude. Whenever these videos are starting to come to a close, I have a deep-rooted fear that I have made no sense at all. Okay, let's calm down. I'll give you some music and we can get out of here. Crickets Throw Their Voice by Basement. Eyes on Fire by Blue Foundation. And How to Fly by Sticky Fingers. I could do a lot more with this, shading, color, etc., but I really need to go to bed. If you've made it this far, I am so thankful for you, and sorry for having you endure the thoughts in my brain. We did it. Thankful to have made something else. Thankful to have the time and the energy to make these. Yeah, dude, I hope you made something along with me. And I hope life is good to you, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, be good and embrace your mistakes. Bye. Love you.